welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Nods All Around. Thanks for checking out my channel. We got some more Gran Turismo 7 content coming your way, and we're going to be trying some new angles and some new camera poses, trying to make it more entertaining for you guys. I'm doing 2 races this time instead of just one long race and breaking down every lap. I know that can be a little boring and daunting, so I took my 2 best races from the past couple weeks, I guess, more just this week, and try to make it as entertaining as possible. You guys let me know how you feel, and it's a little bumpy and gets a couple of scrapes up on the car, but for the most part, there's going to be a wreck montage at the very end, so look forward to that. So coming up on the end of lap 1, we're going to hit this pretty important hair turn for most of this race. Just trying to get up on the inside of this guy that passed me at the start. We don't have enough acceleration to catch him, but we're catching that slipstream, trying to follow it all the way to the end. As you can see, we don't have really anybody behind us, so we're going to try and just stay as close as possible and try and do what he did to us on lap 1. As you can see, we just don't have enough acceleration to catch him. He's still just like 5/10 of a second ahead of us, so we gotta do our best to stay smooth through this tight S-curve right here. As you can see, he's hitting the guy in second place, so it wasn't just targeted at us. We're going to get a little bumpy. Right here, he still has plenty of room. We give him that spot back right here, and nothing really to report going into this important hairpin again. Change the camera angle. We catch a little small ignoring the track limits penalty that will serve on the next lap. But again, we're going to try and get up on the inside of our guy in third place right here. Say what you will, guys, but I think that's pretty fair considering what he did to me on the first lap. So going into lap 3 right here, we got our place back that we started in, and we look behind us. He's still right there. We're gonna let him do that. We're gonna do the old out to in maneuver and still keep that successful place. Now we think everything's fine and dandy. Trying to be consistent right here, but our guy behind us has other plans in mind. Another new feature we're going to be adding is a replay cam, so let's see what happened to the guy behind us. Kind of just lost control and used our car to realign himself. He definitely doesn't get away with that. He gets a nice little 3-second penalty, so I'm not really worried about being in 4th place going into this important hairpin again. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're still battling for that place we started in. We still have to go ahead and serve our 500 millisecond penalty, and after that we're gonna pass our enemy right here in number 3, the guy behind us in 5th. He's still about a second behind, so it's gonna be pretty smooth sailing from there. But let's see how the rest of the race plays out. Don't know why I said we'll see how the rest of the race goes. But yeah, nothing really much happens after this. We're going into lap 4 right now. The guy in 4th now, the Ferrari, still stays behind us the whole time. We stay consistent through these corners, trying to do our best as possible. But yeah, we're just trying to stay consistent, and staying consistent up in these sport mode lobbies is really the most important thing. But we're gonna go ahead and fast forward real quick. And yeah, as you can see, he's behind me. We're in that really important curve. He gives me enough room to make this. He doesn't dive bomb me, thankfully. And we just go ahead and have a nice little smooth finish all the way to the finish line. But we're going to go ahead and smash cut to the next race, and I'll see you there. Okay, so next race we're going to be racing in the Cornflakes car, and we're going to be starting off in 6th position. We're starting off in the same great spot, but this time we cut off that entry point on the inside and hold on to that. We're going to try and fly up behind Mr. Number 5 and stay behind him. As you can see, he's flashing his lights right here. But we're going to look behind and see it gets a little bit chaotic, so it gives us a little bit more gap, and we're just going to try and stand Mr. 5's coattails for the first half of this first lap. Pretty clean racing so far at the start of lap 1. We're going into lap 2. Nothing to really report. One thing I really want to stress, and I know I've said it a lot, but you have to stay on your lines and do qualifying laps. The qualifying laps are a big help when you get into these races, because these two guys in front of me, they're going to mess up and get ignoring the track limit penalties. And I think they bump into a couple cars or maybe hit a wall, because both 5th and 4th get penalties here that I'm going to be able to capitalize later on in this lap. That you'll see, you got 2 seconds and 1 second in front of us. So just by staying consistent and not exceeding the lap, you see what I mean right there? He slams into the wall, he catches it. I don't know how he stays in his position, but he holds on. But now, by being consistent, we gain 2 positions very easily, and you'll see in this right here. From 6th to 4th with no drama. Nice little line coming out of this hairpin. And yeah, lap 3, nothing really to report, so we're going to have to fast forward to lap 4 and see us gain another position. Okay, so I want you guys to pay really close attention here, because I gained a position by doing absolutely nothing. But you'll see in the instant replay in a second, we go from 4th to 3rd. Nothing happened. You might be wondering, wow, did somebody disconnect? Oh, let me show you what happened. So up on this instant replay, our guy in 2nd just says, nah, I'm getting tired of you. Pushes him out the way, and yeah. We got an easy spot from that doing nothing, and we're gonna go ahead and cruise on in on this lap 4. We don't really have great positioning going either way. Don't have anybody breathing down our neck, but we are breathing down anybody's neck also. But we got to stay tight with these lines, go over a couple of bumps, but we catch it and be nice and smooth in between these corners right here and do our best to not get any penalties, because we have two people in front of us who have to serve penalties while we're in third. We could potentially gain another position by being consistent. Thanks for our guy in second for using first place as their brakes. We gain an easy position. We go from sixth to second, and we're going to go ahead and finish this race. In the Cornflakes car, nice little Porsche Cayman. After this, we got a nice little wreck montage coming up. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you liked the camera angles, thought it was entertaining, let me know. And if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. But enjoy this wreck montage, and bye.